Hey traders, welcome to the daily recap for March 8th, 2023. Let's take a look at what we did today. So we had a pretty decent day, a lot of scalp trading today, but the win rate was high, so I'm happy with that on all the ideas. Couple different things that we did. Let's talk about the equity side first. So HNI long this morning, and actually let me just pop up the 10-minute chart there. You can see what's going on. Long this morning on this little support hold. I actually like the news. I thought it was a little bit more. I thought it sold off way too much on that. They bought out. I can't remember what the company was called, but for $450 million. But basically, I thought it dipped too much on that news. What looked for the long was 1 point and change on that idea there. Costco long. This was near the end of the day on this little dip. Costco long on the bounce off the double bottom. Reclaim there. A nice little push there for 2 points. Lulu long this morning. For a push into the 50 man, a little bit of a push higher, and that ended up being a 2.5 point trade plus change. Crowd long, we had a long this morning for 1 point, got stopped over the rest of that idea, and then we crowded long off the lows for 2 points and change. So decent 3 points in total. BLPH long idea for 1 point off of the last day break. It actually ended up being a 2 point trade. I can change that or fix that right there. I have all this stuff kind of written down too. EDBL, which was another smaller name, this morning long for 80 cents on that. We had ZS short for about 60 cents. There's a bunch of other small ones that we're going to be talking about right here. PTGX long for about 60 cents. End of the day, ended up being a flat because we took it twice. Ended up being a flat idea on that one. SMCI, this ended up being about a 70 to 80 cent trade on that one. Nothing too crazy there. And then I believe, so PayPal, long idea for 40 cents. SE, long idea for about 30 cents. Kala, short idea for about 50 cents when it tested that 13. Nice little break there to the downside. And then last but not least, we had this DDOG scalp. And that ended up being a 30 cent trade, which was, that's nothing really. Oh, W long for 30 cents to the upside. I believe that's it. Oh, SC, long for about 40 cents. Yeah, I mean, the hit rate was really high on the equity side, so happy about that. I think that may have been 100% hit rate today. I'm looking for something that didn't work. Oh, Tesla long this morning. That did not work. So that's it on the equity side. Option side, a little bit different, a little bit better. SPX 39.90, 39.95 call spread this morning, which we liked into on the dip, and that ended up being a 3,000% trade idea there. LMT overnight 45 calls, 240% low, 202.50 calls intraday, 164% on that idea. TSM 81 calls, 143%. AMD 87 calls, 138%. We had this SPX 39.75 call at the end of the day, ended up being 129% trade. And then we had a whole bunch of other stuff like as well intraday. We had this like Roku for about 64%. Let me just delete that Roku right there. NVIDIA for 100% on the 240 calls, ended up pushing that at the end of the day there. UNH for 47%. Amazon 95 calls for about 30%. Google calls, the 97s are 38%. Airbnb for 14%. Like I said, a lot of scalps here. Coin long for 20%. Cat was a fail, 255 calls. XOM 29% on the 114s. And I believe that's it. So again, like I said, high hit rate. We had another SPX trade that didn't work intraday, and then we had a whole bunch of scalps that did. Like we did the 39.80s for 56%, 39.75s we did twice. The first time was 24%, 39.70 puts for 47%. So you can kind of see, how many trade ideas that we did. But anyways, overall, high hit rate, scalp, more so scalp trading today. Nothing like huge running to the upside or the downside, but that's what happens when you get a market in a tight range like this. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We do have job numbers that come out, I believe, tomorrow, and then on Friday, employment data. So it's going to be a busy Friday. I think tomorrow you might get some of the similar action as today, but we can obviously look to scalp these ideas. So nothing too bad there. There's definitely things to trade. Anyways, guys, you want to come trade this, you can certainly do so. Go to SpartanTrading.com. You can sign up there. Come pop into chat. We do stream from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every single day. Discord's open 24/7. We have 2 other chats as well. Swing trading and investment room if you are more into longer term ideas. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Any questions, feel free to reach out.